mean, whenever I watch college football, it doesn't take all that much to impress me. Like, you just got to get, like, an interception or throw a touchdown or do something.
Yeah.
But it seemed that, like, whenever he got to the NFL, every time he'd get an interception, he would return it, like, deep into opponent's territory. So that's what I would like about him. So that's the main reason why he's my favorite, but he's also a hard hitter.
Are you listening?
Wait a minute. I tell you what, here's the thing. Raise the music up a little bit. Because the thing is, my favorite time of the year has finally arrived. This weekend, football is gonna get started. Ooh-wee. But you know what? It was asking too much to start the season out without a little bit of drama. Just the other day, we had to hear about Aaron Lynch. He screwed up. He missed his first 4 games of the season. Boom! If you were up here, all of a sudden dropped him down to here. Now we find out AD is coming back to join the team. Emotions take us right back up again. So I was thinking, oh, okay. It's like a Band-Aid effect. The only thing, we can't get too excited about AD just yet though, because let's face it, the man has been gone over a year. And you know he didn't spend all his time keeping in shape and doing offensive lineman drills. So what can we expect? And the dude is coming back into a very difficult situation. Chip Kelly football? Yeah. What kind of condition do you need to be in to play Chip Kelly football? And you've been laying off for a year? I'm a little worried. I got faith, but I am a little bit worried. And here's the thing. He's not gonna be just given the job right back. Now he's got competition. They've already told him, dude, you will come back and you will earn your position back. So, I know AD says, shh, piece of cake, but he's got to deal with this year's draft picks, John Theus, Fawn Cooper, and, oh, did I forget to mention Eric Pears? Yeah, I did on purpose. Eric is gone. He is out of here. But he still got to deal with Trent Brown. Trent Brown, remember last year, I'm going to tie this together. Remember last season, Trent Brown, just before OTAs, he went through that, mini camp. Trent was so big. Trent Brown was like a month worth, at least a month's worth of meat for any zoo. Dude was huge. But Trent, during the break, he comes back at the end of July. The dude was unrecognizable. I remember reporters were asking, is that Trent Brown? The dude came back svelte. He was a lean, mean machine. And everybody got excited. We didn't know yet that Trent was as good as he turned out to be, but you knew he lost weight. For that reason, I truly believe that Trent, who suffered mightily in the minicamp and OTAs, that Santa Clara sun was just beating his ass. So I know he's coming back. And this weekend, look for Trent Brown to look very, very different. Now, he's going to provide more competition for AD. So AD's got to get past him. You know why? My thing about that is this, though. If you have nothing but Trent Brown and Anthony Davis tag teaming on any team in the NFL, I like that idea. Carlos Hyde is going to like that idea. It works. And then we got depth, because I know between Fawn Cooper and John Theus, one of those guys is going to be added to the team. Oh, I'm feeling good about this team already, and we ain't even got started. Oh, wait. I got something I was going to tell you about recently, too. There's a golf tournament coming on that's going to feature 49er legends and greats. It's called the Legends of Sports Charity Golf Classic. The first annual Legends of Sports Charity Golf Classic, the charity golf event that is going to put you side by side with some of the 49er legends. This is going to be hot. Proceeds of the event will benefit Super Bowl champion Derek Deese's Patchworks Foundations. Patchworks stands for Paying a Tribute to Childhood Heroes. The purpose is to raise money to assist and support former athletes, both professional and amateur, who are in need of surgery, physical therapy, emotional counseling, or any financial hardships to help secure a more normal existence. Junior Bryant, Lincoln Kennedy, Keena Turner, KNBR's Murph of the Murph and Mac Morning Show. Now, these guys are all going to be there. Now, here's the hot ticket. I actually checked out on this. I've checked out with Brian Bauer, and Brian filled me in on this. Those aren't going to be the only people there. When we say legends, he's talking legends. Joe Montana is expected to be there. Jerry Rice. I'm telling you, it's going to be, the list just goes on. It's like the Hall of Fame roll call. Look for Ronnie Lott, and you could be right next to these dudes, swinging golf clubs and talking trash, asking about things of the past. I like that idea. Now, here's what you do. Search it. You can find out. This is going to be August 22nd in Hayward. Search Facebook for the best and easiest information. Search Facebook for Legends of Sports Charity Golf Classic and get all the info you need.
Ronbo!
What's up?
You heard anything about Ahmad Brooks?
No, but I've been concerned about that. What's up?
What Ahmad needs to do is cop a plea.
What kind of plea?
Just say he didn't feel anything below the waist.
Ooh.
Ahmad could do 6 months in county.
Well, yeah.
49ers will be looking for OLBs like crazy next season.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I'm out.
You know what? That's true. We got Ahmad Brooks. Aaron Lynch is having issues. The 49ers in the first or second round could be looking for outside linebackers. He makes a lot of sense on that one for sure. Hey, I want to find out more, though, how you feel about Anthony Davis. And let's go ahead and find out. This is the final week. We're going to find out who your favorite player is as well. Let's go check out. All right, fam. Summertime is a little lighter time. Give these guys some time to talk. Let me introduce you to Tyler, though. This dude is not like your everyday little Niner. Wait a minute. I just realized something. There's a lot of little Niners that are brilliant. And Tyler's one. I'm going to compare these guys at the end of the season. I'm going to get them all together and have a contest. Tyler, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Tyler, where you from?
I'm from Mascoutah, Illinois.
See, this is another thing, man. More Niners all over the planet. I want to welcome you, Tyler, man. It's great to meet you. And
yeah.
We got to talk about some things. Tyler, this is the same series we're doing with your favorite Niner time. But with Tyler, I want to ask you first. You heard about Anthony Davis. That's the hottest news right now.
Yeah.
Does he take us to the next level? And now can we, everybody's talking about Niners be lucky to play 500 football. Can AD lift us past that level of 500 football?
I'm thinking that, we still got Trent Brown, but he's not really in shape. But if Anthony Davis can come back and be the kind of blocker he was, the kind of lineman he was before he retired, if he could be that great again, I think we could definitely have that kind of offensive line, and we'd be able to be led past the .500 mark.
Yeah. I gotta tell you something, Tyler. I got a feeling even if AD is not in condition, you got two guys between Trent Brown and Anthony Davis that are having troubles getting conditioned. They can just tag team all game long, and we got like that fierce right side. As long as we get rid of Eric Pears. Wow, God, oh my gosh. Who is your favorite 49er?
I gotta say Eric Reid, because the reason for that is, well, I watched him a little bit at LSU in college, but whenever I watch college football, it doesn't take all that much to impress me. Like, you just got to get like an interception or throw a touchdown or do something.
Yeah.
But it seemed that, like, whenever he got to the NFL, every time he'd get an interception, he would return it like deep into opponent's territory. So that's what I would like about him. So that's the main reason why he's my favorite, but he's also a hard hitter. So that's another thing I like. Good
point, because everybody gives Kwaski Tart all the credit for being the baddest, the hardest hitter on the field, when really, Eric Reid can light dudes up, and he's been doing it for the last, he's been doing it ever since he got to San Francisco, for that matter. So
see that hit he did on Jimmy Graham?
Oh, was that Graham, or was that other Seahawk wide receiver? Anyway,
Wilson threw it right to Graham, and then here comes Eric Reid 2 seconds later.
That was his other hit. He laid Graham, and Graham went down slowly. That's what I remember. He was like unconscious before he went down. What's that other wide receiver for the Seahawks? Tart tried to make the tackle, and he slipped off. Reid comes over, hits him. The dude actually gets airborne before he goes down.
It was probably Doug Baldwin.
It was Baldwin. Man, Okay, the last year, Eric Reid started off a little slow. Now, that was a little uncharacteristic of his play. Any explanation for that? Now, Eric Reid also looked better toward the second half of the season. What were your feelings on that? What was wrong with Eric Reid? Was it the defensive scheme that wasn't working for him? What do you think it was?
I mean, maybe he was just feeling a little left out. I mean, the team had lost a lot of players on that defense. I mean, not too many, but he wasn't really performing as well. But he was still doing enough to lead the team. The team as a whole just wasn't playing well enough. But I don't really know for sure. He needed to step up. He started practicing hard, like about halfway through the season, and then he rebounded. He came back, played well.
Right, came back as the old Eric Reid. I was gonna say all-pro Eric Reid. As a matter of fact, can we expect Eric, this is contract year, can we expect Eric to go to the Pro Bowl again at the end of this season? What are you thinking?
Well, that defense is looking pretty stacked, so if his team can play well and he plays well with them, then he'll be right back there.
All right. Also, your feelings. You got something you want to say about the QB situation? What are you thinking?
Well, Kaepernick's been the quarterback for most of the time that I've been a 49ers fan, so I think it'd be difficult to see him leave for me. I mean, because he's been here the whole time, and I've seen what he can do whenever he has a very talented team. So to see him leave, that would kind of hurt. But, I mean, I realize that Gabbert performed better than he did last season, so if Gabbert wins, he wins. He'd be the better guy for the job. But I just hope they give Kaepernick one more chance and see what he can do with the offense.
He's got it coming. He's got it coming. Now, how long, as a matter of fact, I just heard that part about how long have you been a 49er fan that you can remember? Is this from like the first time you ever discovered football, or when did this become a thing with you?
Well, whenever I was little, my dad always wanted me to be a Vikings fan since he was. But, yeah, I liked a lot of baseball around 2010.
Yeah.
But then my dad died, but it was before he died that I realized, like, I started watching football. And then at the beginning of the 2011 season, when we still had Alex Smith, I was watching, and I was like, you know what? Because that was the game that was on that day, and I was like, this team did pretty well. I think, I should pick them. I should learn more about them. I did. I seen the history, and I was like, we got a history of success here. I'm going to choose this team, and I think we could have much more success headed into the future.
Yeah. You know what? In fact, since you do know so much about the 49ers, who's your favorite 49er of all time?
Well, it's not just one. It's a combination.
Give me them.
Joe Montana to Jerry Rice.
Yeah. That's a good combination, buddy. Time for that scream, little bro. 3, 2, 1.
Niners!
The way some of these guys actually have a better voice for singing than they do yelling. Thank you, Tyler! Hey, Tyler, make sure you come and join us this Sunday, man. I'd love to hear more from you. That boy knows his football. Lord, like him. And as a matter of fact, I'm inviting you this Sunday as well. If you've been watching us and been enjoying the get-togethers on Sundays on YouTube, here's what you can do. First, get the Ronbo Sports app. It's as easy as getting the app. You can get that depending on what kind of phone you got. The App Store or Google Play Store. Get the app. All the instructions are going to be right there for you. It's just a touch. Touch, and you are in. You are amongst your Niner fam and talking some major football. And that app, it is 49er hot 24/7. I put all kinds of stuff in there. I bird dog the news in the 49er community 24/7. I know what you said, but listen, my whole life, I do not have a life. The 49ers are my life. Seriously, I spin these articles and put a perspective on it. And I do that because I want to get your reaction on it. So when you see me doing things like that, give me some feedback on that because I want to know exactly how you feel about it. For example, the Tom Gamble situation, right? Everybody's saying Tom Gamble's coming in to take over Trent Baalke's job. No. Tom Gamble, Trent Baalke's a very smart guy. He's bringing Gamble in and putting him in right underneath him on purpose because Gamble's a brilliant guy. We know that. So what's he do? He picks Gamble's brain on a daily basis. This solidifies Trent's position because Gamble has got a lot of great ideas that maybe Trent doesn't have. Who gets the glory for the good ideas? Trent! Tells you right now, this is easy to figure out. So, there you go. More of that. Check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. Also, the app provides all the videos, podcasts, and everything that includes you. Fam, go ahead and get that app. And I'm telling you, I hope to see you Sunday. We need to get 49 and crazy. Hit like if you do. Subscribe and share. See you on Sunday. Yo, it's 49 time. We're finally getting started.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never end these secrets.